K6SRR, K6US.
Yes, sir, Aaron, K6US, KM6SRR.
Well, I had to call Mike last night. You want to call him tonight? I don't want to call him 2 nights in a row. K6US.
Okay, I'll give him a holler.
KM6SRR, KC5, BTU.
Hey, Kerry, how's it going?
It's going good, Rob. How's things up on the hill?
Oh, nice and cool, I guess. But other than that, nice sunny day today up here.
I'm here.
Hello, Michael.
Howdy do. I didn't get a call today.
That's because I've got a visitor in the shack. I'm going to pass the mic to him and let him sign in to the net.
Okay.
It's Kilo Mike 6, Yankee Quebec Rome.
6YQR. KI6YQR, was that it?
Copy. Affirmative.
Okay, very good. It's vaguely familiar.
Well, no, not really. I haven't done much transmission.
Have you got a Bozo number?
I do not. I do watch the Bozo Net, though, at home.
Okay, very good. Is it KI6IQR? Is that it?
Kilo Mike 6, Yankee Quebec Romeo.
Kilo Yankee. No, K6YQR. No other letters.
It's Kilo Mike 6, Yankee Quebec Romeo.
KM6YQR. Got it now. Got it. Thank you. What's the handle?
Christopher.
Okay, Chris. Very good. How do you know Kerry?
Well, Kerry goes way back in time with us. Kerry was in the Border Patrol with my father back in Douglas, Arizona.
Okay. Very good. Are you living in California and just out, or are you living somewhere else and out here visiting?
I live in Napa and born and raised in Napa. So, and I brought down a couple transceivers for him to take a peek at because I'm having antenna issues and stuff. So I decided to drive down and visit for a day and a night.
Okay. Very good. Did you give me the name?
Chris.
Chris, yes, you did. Christopher, I'm sorry. You said it. I'm just numb from the neck both ways here. My name is Mike. You probably figured that out by now. Okay, Kerry, thanks very much. And obviously, if he's got transceiver issues that you can't solve, you can always tap on Ken. He may have some answers. I'm sure they're running, but maybe they just need to be tweaked or something. Is that it?
Well, that and Christopher's very new to ham radio, haven't been on the air that much, Michael, and I'm trying to get him to put some stuff up and maybe give us an exotic grid from Napa and see if we can contact with him. So that's in the plans for the future here.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, that's good. Thank you for promoting. We've got a good group here, Christopher, and we are helpful. In ham radio lingo, there's a thing called an Elmer. An Elmer is the guy that helps you out when you're younger ham and you need somebody to help you get steered. So Kerry's your Elmer. We've been talking about maybe changing the name of this net from Bozo Net to the Elmer Net because we are a bunch of helpers. Some of us are very old and experienced, and we don't mind passing on our knowledge as needed to you guys that haven't done it before. We've been there. Most of us have been there and done it several times, so we've got quite a history. Anyway, welcome to the group here, and enjoy the evening here. Let's see, Kerry, I've got you in here. I've got. Did I hear Aaron? Aaron, you're here, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Kilo 6 Uniform Sierra 1079, and Bozo 1100 is in the other room.
VBG 971.
971. We got you, Dave. K6 vodka, bourbon, and gin. And we missed you on, I couldn't remember. I thought you had something up on 6 meters, a wire or something that you used, but we didn't hear you last night on the 6 meter net. Over.
It was, yeah, my 6 meter antenna is currently buckled over. And I have yet to get the other tower up. So once I get the other tower up, I'll be back on 6.
Okay, very good. I thought you had something. You'd checked in on 6 before, but I couldn't remember. And I was asking Daryl about it, and he thought you'd been on 6 also. Anyway, good evening. It was a pretty nice day today. It got a little cooler in the afternoon, but boy, I think we were touching 70 in the middle of the day. Very nice.
Yeah, it was a very good.
KM6 SRR and Bozo 1200.
Well, I got you in here, Rob, from way back at the beginning there. So, but good evening to you, Rob. I'm sorry that you were just about to call me. I checked the time, and it was 18 minutes after 7, and the next thing I know, it was 7:30. I got too comfortable in the chair there. I'm pointed south, but I don't think we're going to hear anybody at the south. Alpha 6 Sugar, are you in here, Bill, or your ear still bothering you?
Bill's out for tonight. WA6AAJ 727.
Okay, hi Mike, 727. We called you back in last night a little later down the net after we got some Bay Area stations in there, but you had gone. Maybe you were on the phone with Bill. Is he any better today?
Well, he got verified that he has an ear infection, and so he's got more drops to be putting in, and that's about it. Plus, he can't hear out of his left ear.
What is going on with that ear? Is it on the outside or is it internal in the eustachian tube area or something? Over.
I don't know. He went to an ear specialist this time, and I was telling him it sure sounds like an infection, and the other guys you were seeing weren't ear guys, so this guy confirmed it was a infection, and anyway, he's got some blockage, and it sounds like it's in the inner part. Over.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what drops do for you. If you put drops in the outside, it's blocked by the eardrum, but maybe the blocks are such that they leak. They permeate through the eardrum and get to the infection that way. It's a hard one to get the inside, so I'm not sure. You have to blow air up the eustachian tube or blow the stuff up the eustachian tube. And maybe he's probably taken antibiotics, so I'm sure that they're trying to do it from a medicine standpoint in his bloodstream as well.
Roger. Well, it sounded like one was to loosen things up, and another drop had the antibiotics in it, which was like $80. So I'm thinking that's how he's doing it, because I asked him if they gave him pills, and they did not. Over.
Huh. Okay. Well, I hope they know what they're doing. It sounds like they should, but it seems like it should be treated with a antibiotic, if nothing else, as a pill, and then the rest of the stuff could be treated locally, as they say, with drops and so on. Well, maybe the drops are such that they will permeate through the eardrum and get into the infected area. I wonder what's causing that. He doesn't have a lot of nasal problems and drop ear compression or eustachian tube problems. When I was a kid, I always had trouble with my eustachian tubes. They were small, and they get clogged up with mucus. And in the mucus, and if you go up and down in pressure in an airplane or something, it pushes the mucus into your ear. And then you can easily get trouble from that, or your loss of hearing at least. Well, hopefully they can clear it up and it doesn't cause any permanent damage there, Mike. So wish you my best, and all of us are got our fingers crossed that it has no long-term effects there. WA6AAJ and the group K6NYC.
Will do. And I just went down and worked Ralph, so check in 3.
I'll put number 3 on here, and then we can also go over and point toward a Tascadero and see if you can get Ron. You want to do that?
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, I'm pointed that way, but he won't hear me. Even with the 600 watts in his direction.
Where's Rob? He's got that big kilowatt or 600 watts.
How you doing, Mike? I'm just sitting here listening, KM6SR.
Excuse me, Ralph was pretty weak tonight.
He was, huh?
That was hard copy.
Oh, and again, you work at him about 7:15. Is that when you're hooking up with him?
Okay, I can barely hear you, Mike. Let me try Ron. W6QUI, W6QUI, WA6AJ, over. Roger, Ron. You're weak tonight.
He sounds like we got 10:55 in here.
I gotcha. I'll check you in. Bill is out tonight, so he won't be in. Trying to get a hold of his ear infection a little bit better, and so he's taking a night off. But I got you covered. W6QUI, WA6AJ. Big difference there. Very good, Ron. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll check you in. W6QUI, WA6AJ, 73.
Rob, you want to try him? Will you copy him, Rob?
I'm trying to find him. Rob may be looking for you, Ron. KM6SRR. You might want to give him a call. KM6SRR, Rob is trying to find you, so give him a call. Calling you, Rob. Okay, I think I found where he's at, but I'm just hearing some noise it's a little bit of voicing with a noise. W6QUI, W6QUI, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over. I'm not hearing anything, Mike. Did he hear me?
I got off him. He turned his antenna for you, and I couldn't hear him once he did that. It's really sharp.
Okay, well, we gave it a try, I guess. No sense in holding the net up.
All right, no problem.
Okay, Mike, you want to swing up towards Santa Cruz? I'm not sure. Tom said he wouldn't be there last night, and I'm not sure whether he's going to be there tonight, but we'll give him a try anyway. So I'm pointed over towards Santa Cruz, KW6 Sugar, KW6S, K6MYC in the Bozo group. Tom, are you there tonight?
K6MYC, KW6S. Yeah, I'm here tonight, and you're coming in really good here.
Yeah, you're loud too. Good signal. Hopefully you'll hear Rob, and you'll certainly hear Mike. Mike's probably moving the antenna. He's probably got it on you now. He was just in contact with Atascadero there. WA6AAJ, give Tom a call, Mike, K6MYC.
KW6S, WA6AAJ, do you copy, Tom?
Yeah, very good there, Mike. Yeah, you're doing real good. So you must have got the antenna pointed on me. I think a little bit of that might make me a little bit better. WA6AAJ, KW6S.
Yeah, that brought you way up, about 10 dB over. That helped a lot. Good signal now, KW6S, WA6AAJ.
Yeah, it brought you up a shade there too. So that helps quite a bit. Yeah, beautiful weather over here, and a lot of the plants are getting a little confused, think it's spring already, and but feels nice out and working around, and I'll even get to some antenna work here soon.
That sounds good. Yeah, that high pressure is supposed to be going away this weekend, so hopefully we'll get some moisture. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Let me turn it over to Rob, KM6SRR, and see if he can get you. Go ahead, Rob.
Thank you, Mike. I can barely hear you. Barely hear Tom, too. If he points up here, that would probably be better. KW6S. KW6S. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo. Delta Mike 07. Over.
Over, Tom.
SRR, KW6S. Yeah, I actually, you're pretty much in the clear, but I wasn't able to find any sort of peak on you at all. You moved quite a ways, and nothing seemed to get too much better. But I'm hearing you in good shape. The extra power really makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, power makes a difference. I bumped it up to the very top there, 5 more percent, so maybe you can hear me a little better. KW6S, KM6SRR.
Yeah, I don't notice a lot of difference. I wasn't watching this almost useless S-meter on the TS2000, but yeah, you sound good, so I don't need any more than you got for me now. Yeah, KM6SR, KW6S.
Okay, Tom, I can barely copy you there with the noise, so I guess it would be good enough contact because I could get your call sign and everything. We'll say 73. Thank you, Mike.
Okay. Good, Tom. He's not copying you. You're running 600 too, aren't you, Tom?
Yeah, I was moving the antenna a bit, trying to find him on not this last one, but the previous one, and I wasn't finding any sort of peak. He was staying like at about an S1, kind of in a pretty broad area there. So I'm guessing there was a peak in there somewhere, but I wasn't finding it. Yeah, I wasn't having any trouble hearing him at all. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, I've seen that effect before where the signal seems to get dispersed or diffused. So there's quite an area where you can copy them, but no real definitive peak. And I call that diffusion or confusion, one or the other. All right, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. Nobody else, I don't think, can copy you from here, but let's just see. Anybody else for Tom before we go on into the Bay Area? K6MYC and the Bozo Net standing by. Okay, I guess that's it, Tom. So we'll see you tomorrow, of course, on 2 meters. And more people will be able to hear you, I'm sure. Good evening for now. KW6 Sugar, and we're having nice weather, too. Well, how long this is going to last is only a mystery. like Savannah Guthrie, some others missing persons thing there. My God, what a weird thing that is. All right. See you later, Tom. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC into the Bay Area slightly. Like right about here somewhere. Something like that.
Something you were working a guy up on 2 meters the other night.
K6KY.
Hang on a second, Russ. Tom, I doubled with you just a little bit. I didn't get the first part of your transmission. Tom, over.
Yeah. The other night you were working a guy discussing a 6-meter dipole that wasn't measuring up right, and it did bring up 2 instances I had with low power stuff like the MFJ 259 and also a VNA is a local transmitter. In my case, I can't use it on 160 because of KSCO over here at AM broadcast. And also at 900, I can't use any of the stuff like that because I've got enough local RF that distorts the readings. And he might want to try checking that with a little more power than just his little antenna meter.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. That was KA6UHY, UYH, I should say. KA6UYH, Chris, and he's in San Jose, Los Gatos there somewhere. But yeah, maybe we'll talk to him about that when I talk to him tomorrow night. He checks in nicely with a vertical antenna on 2 meters, so he's got a good location. It should work for 6 very well as well. All right, thanks for that, Tom. And I hear Russ in here. Good evening to Russ. 73, Tom. KW6S, K6MYC.
K6MYC, KW6S. Catch you tomorrow night.
Roger, 73. Go ahead, Russ.
Yeah, okay, K6MYC in the group K6KLY just checking in here. I hear JNN is also in here. And 6 meters was open down into Texas and Louisiana area, but now the only person I'm hearing is Fred, N05Z down there. So that's the story, and back to you, K6MYC, K6KY.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I think it's going to, 6 meters is going to pop and work some stuff over the next couple of days. We've got a huge sunspot that's coming around and be beaming our way very shortly, and it's going to do a lot of upheaval on the band. So I suspect we'll get some more 6-meter activity. Fine on the E-skip that you caught into Texas and so on. All right, and stay with me and let me see. Why don't you take it and turn it over to Jim, WB6JNN. Let's see if I can hear him tonight with his 10-foot high antenna. Over.
All right, JNN, take a turn.
Okay, well, it's about 25 feet up. K6MYC, WB6JNN, Willie Baker 6, Japan, Norway.
Oh, you put it up at 25 feet. Boy, what a difference. Yeah, you're rock solid in here, almost as strong as Russ is. Good to hear you. And thanks for their extra effort there. You must have taken advantage of the good weather, huh?
Hurt in my hand. Anyway, that's it. WB6JNN.
He must not be hearing me, Russ.
I know, and I guess you're not hearing him, but check him in, over.
Oh, I hear him fine. He's pounding in here. He's got a great signal. So I said he must not be hearing me.
Yeah, I was still talking.
Okay, JNN, are you hearing Mike?
Yeah, he's fine. He's at 6, something like that. And I hear him fine, but I was talking, so he stopped listening.
No, I mistook your over. I think you sounded like you were turning it back this way, so I made a mistake and probably transmitted too quickly, and I thought you had turned it back this way. Anyway, good to hear you, and it's the 25 feet made a huge difference like we thought. Maybe the knife edge is the key there. KWB6JNN, thanks for the effort, Jim, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, I can still go up some, but I have to get something on a guy wire or guy rope on there that I can adjust before I can do that. And it is winter, so being down at the next level down at 10 feet lower is probably a good thing until the winds die down. WB6JNN.
Okay. Well, you say you can't rotate it. You can't rotate till you fix a guy wire. Is that what you were talking about?
To fix, well, the rotator may be a problem down below here. I'm told. I have to take the Yates 2G 450A box apart here and see if there's a fuse in there that's been blown, because that can give the same symptom that I'm seeing here. So we'll see what happens on that. I just haven't done that yet.
Oh, okay, but you're certainly coming in nicely here, so you must have the antenna oriented pretty much in this direction. So very good, Jim. Thank you much for trying and getting it all going. And we'll look forward to future improvements, getting the rotator going. And are you looking for a better rotator to purchase over?
Well, I don't know if this one's even broke. It's supposed to be a pretty good one, but I'm told if you go to one end of it, it can blow a fuse, and if it blows a fuse, the little overlap light just stays on and it won't move. And that there's something in there that's on the circuit board type fuse that I have to go look at. But that takes a little more effort than I want to do at the moment, but I will get it done eventually. And I do have an old rotor that I have here that I got from somebody that if I need to replace it, I could probably use it. It's really old, but it works. Who cares?
Yeah, as long as it rotates and you get some kind of half decent, accurate readout there. Very good. Well, good luck with that. But for now, it's working, and that's a big, big improvement, so no question about it. 7-3, Jim, thanks. KD6SOK, Fred, are you in here tonight?
Hello, Mike. This is K6WIS, Placerville. I don't know how well you can hear me, but I do hear you, Mike. I hear you just fine. Back to you. Over.
Okay. We got you, Fred. I may have to move back. I may have passed you. May have gone past you a little bit. And I also hear Paul in here. K6WIS 637. We've got you, Paul. Good, strong signal, so stand by a second. Let me shoot it back to Fred. See if I can get a little bit more signal on Fred there. KD6SOK, go ahead, Fred. K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, yeah, you may have shot past me. Yeah, I do hear you fine. The band's going up and down a little bit, I noticed. Sometimes you go to like S9, then it kind of slowly drifts down a little bit, then it comes back up again. So I think the 1296 band is fluctuating a little bit tonight. But I hear you fine anyway. And it was a nice sunny day. It was beautiful and sunny, and so probably tomorrow will be nice and warm as well. Thank you, Mike. K86, okay?
Yeah, no, I peeked you. I must have had you right on the edge of the pattern. And that's when I get it like that, the slightest little antenna movement, then it looks like the signal's going up and down, and it's not the band, it's probably just the way I was pointed. I went a little bit more to the west, and you dropped off very instantly, and I moved it back. So you're Q5 now. It's quite a good signal, Fred. So no problem. There is a little QSB on it, but it's not bad. So good to hear you again. Thanks for checking in here. And hopefully we hear you tomorrow night. Maybe again you can try and see if some miracle happens and you have propagation without noise in your neighborhood there on 2 meters. KD6SOK, K6MYC.
All right, Mike. Yeah, very good. I'll check it tomorrow night. And if the noise floor is right now, it's very high, so I couldn't use it. I'll check tomorrow night. And you came up quite a bit when you moved the antenna. You're like an S9 now. Very solid, very good signal now. Very, very good. So, anyway, yeah, good to talk to you tonight, as always. And we'll talk to you tomorrow if I can make it. If the band isn't too noisy for me. 7-3, Mike. K86, okay.
Roger, Fred. Thank you. And 73 to you. And Russ, thanks for sticking around there. But good to hear you, and hopefully we'll hear you tomorrow night. K6KLY, K6MYC in the group.
Yeah, okay, Mikey, just took a dump there of about 6 S units. You were like 10 over 9, and now you're about S5. Okay, take care down there. Hello to Judy, K6KLY.
I'll pass on my best, your best to Judy. She's very, well, she's under the weather. She's got a very bad cough and a runny nose, but no fever. We can't quite figure it out. She's got a little body ache, light flu, but no temperature. And it looked like at first it might be allergy. You don't get a temperature usually when you get allergies, but she has no temperature, but she has this body ache. She was kind of uncomfortable all night long. Her body was hurting. So who knows? We don't know what it is, but the cough is the worst sounding thing. It's in her chest, and she's coughing quite a bit. She can't talk very long before she starts to cough. So hopefully we'll get over that quickly here. 73's Russ, thanks for your check-in here on 1296. And I'll pass your best wishes on to Judy. K6KLY, K6MYC, clear and standing by for any other check-ins from the Bay Area.
Hey, Mike, do you mean fever? Because if she has 0 temperatures, she'd be at 0.
I don't understand that, Rob. She has no temperature.
Well, then she'd be ice cold then. She's got a fever then, you say, no fever.
Yeah, there's no fever. There's temperature is normal, 98.6 plus or minus a little bit.
There you go. Just being a pain. Anyway, you were talking to Paul, I thought.
Yeah, let me get Paul in here. I'm sorry about that, Paul. Move the antenna back and forth a little bit, but hopefully we'll still have you. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC in the group. This is K6WYS Jacksonville. Excellent signals on the bounce pass from you tonight, Mike. 5 by 7, sometimes peaking 5 by 9. So I can't complain. Your antenna is pointed pretty good. I'm pointed actually south of the Bay Area. Optimum is about 195 degrees for me, which is around about Mount Amanum and Prieta. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't try swinging it back and forth very much. I moved it a little bit to the north, and it didn't seem to change. So wherever it's coming from, it's doing good. And you're not bodacious, but perfectly Q5. Do you have any other check-ins from the Clear Lake boys or anything?
Negative. Clear Lake is off the air on 1296. Over.
Both of them off the air, or just Kent?
I think both of them don't have 23 centimeters. Over.
Oh, that's too bad. Are they off permanently, or just down repairs or doing something? Over.
I think it's permanent. Dave actually, I think, sold his 23 centimeter transceiver or whatever.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I guess they don't have enough activity, and it's hard to work on 1296 when you're in a bowl. Hi. All right, very good, Paul. Thanks much, and we'll look for you on the direct path in a few minutes here and see how that looks tonight as well. K6 Whiskey India Sugar and the group, K6MYC Bozo Net, looking for any other check-ins, KB6BA, W6PQL, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Anybody? Awful quiet. W6PQL, where are you? KB6BA, K6MYC, you in there, Oliver? How about KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie? Let me go a little further north for you. Maybe you can pick me up now. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, K6MYC, Mike? Wow. Well, maybe we'll have to catch him on the way back. That's unusual not to have Jim in here. But maybe he's down up the band working QIW, number 52. We'll see.
you're peaked on me now, so if you're going to Clear Lake, you got to go further north.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said you're peaked up on me. You're 20 over 9 now.
Yeah. Well, it's a funny path tonight. Fred is normally close to where I get Jim, WB6JNN, but they're separated by 10 degrees tonight, and you're peaking in two different directions. I'm getting a peak on you pointed more toward Watsonville, and I also get this peak here. So it's the band is a little funny with different paths opening up in different directions, Russ. But thanks for the report. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I'll stick around and see if we can hear the guys in Clear Lake.
Well, I guess they've sold their equipment. According to Paul, they're not on anymore. So what we're looking for is KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie Mike in Daly City, KB6BA in San Jose or Los Gatos, and W6PQL. Those are the missing strangers. Over.
All right, not hearing anybody else. K6KLY.
Yeah, me either. So I'm going to go up and get N6RO, and we'll come back and check in for late checks and missed later. Thank you, Russ.
All right, say hello to Ken for me.
Okay, let's see if N6RO is handy this evening. N6RO, okay, 6MYC. Go ahead, Oakley. Oh, no, Oakley. He must be cooking dinner. Well, let's go up and see if we can get Sacramento. Let's see if Sacramento is going to be in here. This should be pretty close to KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB. Any copy on me there, Darren? K6MYC calling KJ6KFB 756. Over. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. How about KR6MR? Let me go up here to, that should be getting close to you, John. KR6MR, K6MYC, over. KR6MR, K6MYC. KR6MR, K6MYC. Well, I'm way past you. Let's see if Paul is copying. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, now almost on the direct path, K6MYC. Are you there, Paul? Oh, am I still making power here? Missing 3 or 4 people here. Let me go back and try Darren again here. Go back here to 320 something. Darren, KJ6KFB. I'm going to wiggle the antenna back and forth across you. KJ6KFB, over. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, Bozo. Did anybody copy his number? I think that's Darren in there. Just give us your number, Darren. Just your number. You're very light, but just give us your Bozo number several times. Over, over. I got the over. Give me the number again. Over. Okay, we got you now. KJ6KFB. I got the call sign that time. Thank you. 756. We haven't heard the number, but we don't need it. We got your call. Thank you, Darren, and good to hear you. Good to hear you. It's been quite a while where we haven't had very good signals from you. And they're not strong. It's about Q3, readability 3 at the moment. I'll see if I can find a better spot. Give me a little longer transmission next time, and we'll see if we can get a peek on you there. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. If you're listening on the stream, Rob, can you hear him?
No, I was trying to peek on him. I'll turn the stream on.
That's all right. You don't have to worry about it. I thought you were listening there. Sometimes your ears are better than mine when we're... I can't use the Bluetooth in the barn here. My Bluetooth box is doing funny things. It works for about 2 minutes and it shuts itself off. So I'm having to listen through the speaker. Anyway, Darren, good to hear you. Thank you very much for being there, and a pretty steady signal. Pretty steady. It's not real strong. We need more power and a higher antenna, and it'll make a big difference. WB6JNN went from 12 feet to 25 feet and made a huge difference for him. He put his antenna from 12 feet to 25 this week, and he was really good copy in here. So that altitude thing might be a key for you as well. So try to get it up higher when you can. KJ6KFB for a long transmission for Rob so he can find you. K6MYC, over. That time on the stream?
Yeah, I was hearing him on the stream, but I can't hear him over the air.
Did you hear him give his call right at the end there, over?
I was probably talking to you because I have a delay on mine.
He just gave a call sign. His call came through very nicely right at the end. I thought you would hear it at the end of his stream 4 seconds after he said it, over.
Yeah, but you have to wait for the delay for me to hear him.
Well, I was waiting. Anyway, no worries. Maybe I didn't wait the full 4 seconds there. Anyway, Darren, 7-3, and thanks very, very much for putting out the effort to get on there this evening. Hopefully you're copying me with the 600 watts here. 73, KJ6KFB 756, K6MYC going now to get 759. This should be somewhere close to you, John, KR6MR, K6MYC, over.
Good evening, Mike, K6MYC in the group, KR6MR, Bozo 759, URS7 today, S7, over.
Yeah, big signal. What a difference from last week. My God, you're rock solid in here. Great to hear you, John, over.
Goes to crap. I guess this band works fine.
Yeah, you never know what this band's going to do. Boy, oh boy, what a difference. Yeah, you're quite solid. A little bit more closer to Q4 on that one. But the first transmission, that sounded like you were on 2 meters coming back here. Wonderful. I called you once up here, but I didn't hear you. Then I went back and got Darren, and Darren was about readability 3. He was about readability 3. He needs about another, if he had another 10 dB, he'd be rock solid in here because he's steady. You and I have QSB between us because of the altitude difference. I think that's the biggest thing. Anyway, Anyway, let's see. Anybody else copying John here? KR6MR, K6MYC standing by. Nobody else jumping in, so I guess it's just you and me.
KR6MR, good city.
I think I'm hearing Paul in there. I think I'm hearing both of you and Paul. Are you talking to Paul, John? Over. Well, I moved the antenna now up toward Paul, but I'm hearing you, but I'm not reading it at the moment. I'm not reading it. Let me go back just a little bit here. Something like somewhere in here had a good peak on you at this heading earlier. KR6MR, were you working, have you heard Paul, K6WIS, K6MYC, over, John?
Yeah, Mike, I was just talking to Paul. He's trying to call you now. He's trying to call now, over.
Oh, he was trying to call, okay. Well, I think I heard him, but it's not anywhere near as good as the bounce path. The bounce path out of the Bay Area was much, much better. I could tell he was in there, but I couldn't even recognize the voice. I couldn't even get the English accent, so it's pretty marginal on the direct path, John. Over.
Yeah, okay, Mike. So I'll let you go. You probably have a few more people you're going to try to contact and see what happens, but very good signals tonight. Very, very happy. K6MYC, KR6MR, and 6RO. Back to net.
Oh boy, booming up now. Here comes a big peak. No, we've got nobody else. Daniel does not have the 1296 up and running yet, so he's down for the time being. So I have nobody else up in the Nevada area. So you're it tonight. We're going to go back into the Bay Area because we're missing 2 or 3 stations in the Bay Area that normally check in. 7-3, John, and we'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters, of course. See you tomorrow on 2 meters. KR6MR, Meadow Vista, 759, K6MYC.
And 6RO.
Oh, there you are. Okay, we'll get you too, Ken. And the 6RO, go ahead.
Yeah, not much to report. High temperature was 65, and dinner was leftover fish, which I do once a week because I ate fish the other 4 days. We had an interesting thing today. We had low water pressure from my well for a few weeks, and I went out and looked at it yesterday, and I could see that there was a leak. So I got a plumbing or a well pump local contractor to come over and fix it. They responded within 20 minutes and had the job done in 30 minutes. I mean, that's the fastest I've ever seen. They replaced the pressure switch, the pressure gauge, and an air bleed-off thing. So that was number 3 in things that failed here, but we got that one fixed, and I took a bath in my big tub because I had enough water now. Tomorrow I'm going over to get my first cataract surgery, and hopefully I'll be able to get home in time for a chat tomorrow night on 2 and 6RO.
Yeah, you should have no trouble with that. It's a major operation, but it's minor in terms of its effect on you and being able to be functional. Judy got cataracts one morning, and we were out having lunch before noon the same day, and she was in no pain. So hopefully yours will go smoothly as well. Good luck with that. Fine on the water pressure. Yeah, the pressure switch, and of course part of it may have been that your bleed off, your pressure tank had too much air or too much air in it. Sounds like so it was pumping up too quickly or something. Anyway, pressure switch and a new gauge, and I've done that here, but only had to do it once in the last 25 years, so I know it happens. But I'm glad that you got a tubby bath tonight. Did you have your rubber ducky in there with you?
No, I left the double rucky out. But it was nice to get, all that fancy water jets and massage stuff going on in there. So I'm finally back in business now that we got a decent water flow. See you tomorrow night, N6RO.
And when you're all done with that, you just throw all the dishes from the last week in there, and they'll do the dishes too, huh?
Oh, yeah, I got a stack of plates about a mile high.
There you go. All right. Take care, Ken, and we'll see you tomorrow night on 2 meters, 7-3. Rob, are you copying Ken there?
Yep, sure am. How you doing, Ken? N6RO, KM6SRR. I didn't hear what you had for dinner tonight. Over.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Rob. I had leftover fish. I think there was steelhead trout and mahi-mahi. So now I start on a new round of fish tomorrow night.
Alaskan halibut, no doubt.
I've only got one piece left. I got to put an order into Northwest Foods.
Yeah, I got to get around to that one of these days too. I'd like to get a batch of that and have it on call here.
Yeah, you got 12 fillets in a well-refrigerated delivery box. I've bought them about 3 times now, and I'm going to do one tomorrow.
Very good. Yeah, Matt will enjoy it. We all like fish at least once in a while, and we've had some wonderful salmon and other things, but he knows how to cook them. We do it on the outdoor grill usually, and it really comes out beautiful. Matt's a master at seasoning and just putting the right amount of stuff on them to make them really jump up and talk.
Yeah, Master Chef Matt.
Alrighty, take care. We'll see you tomorrow, Ken. N6RO, K6MYC clear, and we're going over back to the Bay Area for late checks and mist.
Night.
Night.
7-3, Ken, KM6SR.
This.
This is right into the middle of the Bay Area. Hopefully he'll be heard by somebody over there. Late checks are missed. Bay Area at 1296 Bozo Net. Late checks are missed. K6MYC standing by.
K6MYC from K6WIS back on the bounce pass.
Yes, you are, and you're back in good shape. I'm not peaked on you, but good, perfect copy. I don't know where the other guys are. I don't know where W6PQL is usually here. It's unusual that he isn't here. Maybe he fell asleep or something, doing something else, and then didn't wake up in time here. We also normally get KB6BA, but I haven't heard him. And we should get KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie over there in Daly City. He's got about 100 watts, and he's readable from here as well. But haven't heard any of those 3 tonight. The K6 Whiskey India Sugar in the group, K6MYC.
Yeah, fine. Good signal again, Mike. S9 peaking. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a signal report on the direct path. I could hear you when QSB allowed your signal to come up to about a S1 to 2. I was getting you Q4 to...
I hear you.
Yeah, just briefly for a few seconds, then your signal would fade back down into background again, over.
Yeah, Roger. No, it was very marginal. I could tell you were in there, but it was really, really weak. I couldn't even call it Q3. I guess Jim is in here. I think I heard W6PQL kind of weak. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not pointed right. But stand by a second, and maybe you'll hear Jim as well. W6PQL, okay, 6MYC, over.
Well, you're pretty much in the right direction. I figured I'd catch you on the way back, which I did. Fine, I'm copying you okay. I'm sure you're going to be fine too. W6PQL.
I'm just trying trying to find a peak, but there's so much QSB. Hard to find a peak, but we got you 1296. Would you take a standby for Mike, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie? He said he was going to be in here, but I don't hear him. Over.
Oh, he's here. Go ahead, Mike, up there in Daly City.
Rob, he said he was here, but I'm not hearing him. So I checked in 775.
Right now, he's nice and strong here and sounds normal.
Okay, Roger.
Okay.
One of those band fades going on right now between the Bay Area and you. It looks like you're pointed the right direction, although you're going a little bit far south right now. But, you know, because the antenna slips here and there sometimes, or the rotator controller does, sometimes you're pointed where you think you are, and sometimes not. But anyway, he'd like to be checked in. He's here. Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay, well, I went past you just one little tiny bump, and I should be able to hear Mike in here. So let me turn it over and see if he is copying me tonight from Daly City. Everybody else has been pretty good in here. We've been surprised. KB6 Whiskey, Foxtrot Charlie, make a transmission, Mike. K6MYC in the Bozo Net listening. Over. I don't hear him, Jim.
Looking for you on the direct path. I don't think you're hearing him, are you? You're not hearing me either.
Yeah, we're not hearing each other, and you're in and out here too. Kind of poor between you and I. Everybody else was good. It might be a timing thing here. 73, Jim. 7373, and we'll see you tomorrow. W6PQL, K6MYC in the Bozo Net, 7373.
Okay, I moved my antenna a little.
Did Jim get 52?
We're bouncing off of something right now, but at least I can hear you here. Over.
Okay. Do you have a contact with 52 QIW?
No, I got tied up with something else tonight that was important and couldn't get in here until just now. Over.
Oh, Roger. No problem. Okay, no QIW, no 52, Fred. Rob. All right, thanks, Jim. See you tomorrow. Thanks for squeaking your way in at the end of the net here. The only one we're missing now is KB6BA. Oliver is missing. KB6BA, I haven't heard him, but I always hear Oliver, so it's not a path thing with Oliver. And Jim put his antenna, J&N put his antenna up another 12 feet at 25 feet, and he was rock solid in here. So it made a huge difference to get up from 12 feet above the ground to 25. W6PQL for a final, K6MYC.
Okay, well, that's good news. Even at 25 feet, it's pretty low for a 1296 antenna. There's a lot of local clutter that'll block, but I'm glad he was able to improve things. Certainly 12 feet is nowhere near high enough, especially on this band, so that's good news. All right, Mikey, 73s. We'll see ya. K6MYC, W6PQL, and I'll be turning up towards Paul.
Okay, yeah, go finish up with Paul. We're done here. 73 said W6PQL, K6MYC. Back to you, Rob, and give me a count.
Got a count of 21.
Okay, Mike. Got your last transmission okay, and I'm pointed toward Paul right now.
Copy, Mike?
Yes.
6PQL, hello.
I was just listening.
You're S5, so you're 60
listening, Rob, to Jim and Paul chatting. That's your 21. Thanks much. Aaron, thanks very much for being there. And sorry I was a little bit late this evening, but I had everything turned on, as you know, so I knew you knew I was coming sooner or later. K6US, KM6SRR, and anybody else, K6MYC.
Yep, Roger, Mike. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, small little opening on 6 meters tonight. Worked New Mexico and Texas, but it was like 3 stations, and then the band closed. And then the other fun thing that happened today, there was a soda station, so Summit's on the air, over on Flag Peak. I had no idea where this place was. I had to go look it up. It's west of Coalinga. And the soda program this year is trying to promote people doing 2-meter sideband. And so the guy actually emailed the club before you went up there. And Rob, me, John, and Rick down there in Lake Isabella were all able to work this guy up on a 5,000 foot peak over by Coalinga.
That's our source.
Okay. Lake Isabella, was Rick in there, KB6RQU?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he was on 2-meter sideband, and he was able to work this guy over in Coalinga. And then, the guy in Coalinga is only running 10 watts, and all 4 of us here, worked him.
Be darned. I don't know why Rick isn't checking into the net there. But I'm glad that he's functional at least, so maybe we'll get him tomorrow night on the net. But he said he had that church schedule thing that he started to go to church on Wednesday night, so I don't know if he's going to be in there on Wednesday. But then he's not there Sunday night either, so and he hasn't showed up for 4:32. So we got 3 shots at him. I wish he would get on somewhere. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, but at least it's confirmed he is still alive. Because I heard him today, and maybe he's just not available in the evenings, but he did happen to be monitoring the 2-meter calling frequency earlier today, and was able to work that guy over in Coalinga, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you should have called me. I would have got on and worked him. You can always call me. I can get out here and get things running in about a minute, unless I'm tied up in the bushes or something. By the way, next couple of days, 6 meters liable to pop that big half-size Carrington solar sunspot, if you will. It's a multiple of sunspots all gathered together in a group. So it's liable to have some really, really weird effects on 6. So pay attention. Maybe you'll catch some new ones. I had it on all day, but I didn't hear anything on sideband, of course. K6US in the group, K6MYC.
Yep, Roger. Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on it. As I said, I worked 3 stations on 6 tonight, and then it closed. But we'll see what happens. I know I'm going to be busy at work tomorrow, but I'll be at home on Thursday, so hopefully over the next couple days. Oh, and then I was going to let you know, so see, I'll be here tomorrow night, but then we got a board meeting on Thursday, so if I do check in, it'll be from Marcus's place, and of course I'll run the stream remotely. And then this weekend, we're taking the kids down to Southern California, so I will not be checking in on Sunday or Monday night next week, but I should still be able to get the stream going for you.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, we're gonna take the kids down to Legoland, so we'll be running around with them for a couple days, and we're hoping that being down there during the Super Bowl will mean that all the people are at home watching their TVs.
Well, hopefully they don't bypass the halftime show. Over.
Oh, well, yeah, and I know if we end up watching it, we're just going to skip right over the halftime and anything before the game. It's just, yeah, I have no interest in watching that halftime show.
There's Turning Point's going to have a program similar that they're put together on YouTube. I believe it's on YouTube and other places, but Turning Point, they're going to have a halftime show that's going to run simultaneously with the NFL one or with the Super Bowl one. And it's going to feature Kid Rock and a bunch of others that are good people. Over.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good alternative. Yeah, it's the halftime shows have just been going downhill. So, oh well. Most of the time, last few years, we just put it on mute. We don't even pay attention to what's going on. But oh well. As I said, we'll be down in a hotel room down in Southern California, so we'll probably catch the end of the game and we'll just ignore the halftime show. And you know, they have ways of keeping track of, you know, pretty much in real time how many people are watching, and I really hope they see a giant dip at the halftime show.
Yeah, that's a horrible lead. A bad whatever his name is, a transgressing jerk. Anyway, it's going to be all political, and I don't need that, and I don't need to listen to that crap that he's going to be putting out. I wouldn't watch. I'm not watching the Super Bowl anyway because I can't see it. So, but I'm saying it. I would hope nobody else watches it either, and they should complain to the NFL. Anyway, enough of that. There was something else. Oh, again, just watch 6 meters as much as you can. Keep an ear on it. We're liable to have some fireworks there. What else?
KM6SRR.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, I don't watch any of the professional football at all since they did the knee thing. I just said it's too political for me.
Well, that's kind of when I lost it too.
Yeah, unfortunately, my wife's team is playing, so we're going to watch it because my wife's team is playing. But otherwise, I wouldn't care.
It's the Seahawks and the Rams. Is that it?
No, Seahawks and Patriots. It's impossible for it to be the Seahawks and the Rams because they're in the same division. But yeah, Seahawks and the Patriots. But my wife grew up in Western Washington, so she grew up as a Seahawks fan.
Oh, okay. Well, Myrna really liked the Patriots, and I like the Patriots too. Tom Brady and his family used to come to the softball games here, the girls' softball games in Fresno. And even Tom Brady came once or twice, so that was kind of thrill. So we got to know the Brady family a little bit. Myrna met them when they were at the Boston softball games there in Fresno, so that was interesting. So we were already a Patriot fans, but you become more so when you have a real personal contact with somebody as highly skilled as Tom Brady was. Over.
Yep, Roger. Yeah, well, you know, we used to kind of pay attention to the Raiders, you know, when Derek Carr was over there because, you know, he was from Fresno and, you know, played for Fresno State. But, yeah, the second the Raiders dropped Derek Carr, I'm like, nope, I don't care about the Raiders anymore.
Yeah, that was it. I don't know why they didn't keep going with him. I thought he was a pretty good quarterback. And maybe after 2 years, he just didn't develop as fast as they wanted him for something, or I don't know. I was losing interest in it at that point, although we did like to see Derek Carr. Anyway, good evening all. I'm going to close the net here.
KM6SRR.
And Rob.
Okay. Yeah, Aaron told you about our board meeting Thursday night, so I'll be over there too. And then I was wondering, is Judy feeling good enough to maybe send me copies of the nets? I never got any copies from last night's 2 nets.
Now, she was in bed and sleeping, so I didn't want to wake her, and I didn't want to wake her up. She was sort of half awake, but drowsy and doped up from some Benadryl that I gave her and stuff, so she was goofy. I'll have her send these 2 tonight. I think she's in good enough shape to send this one in last night. Sorry about that. I think we had... I don't think she even looked at it to see what the counts were. She never asked me any questions about it. I asked her a couple of times about it, but she was just so groggy that she wasn't really probably hearing what I was asking her to do. She knew what she had to do, but she just didn't get to it. Apologize for that, but she was really under the weather.
Oh, that's okay. I feel pretty comfortable about tonight's number, but last night's 222 and 6 meters, both of them, I had a bunch of interruptions, so I'd like to get a good confirmation of the people.
Okay, well, I'll get her to send them. I think she's up now. Matt's not here tonight, so we had to fix dinner, and she was kind of keeping it together just to get dinner going. I wanted to do it myself, but there wasn't anything that I could see in the refrigerator that I could fix quickly. So she just finally volunteered to get dinner, and she did fine. But I didn't really want to make her do that. She's been just sitting around and coughing. We sat out in the sun for a little while, and it was kind of nice. But other than that, she'd been kind of quiet. I weeded today. I picked up all the stuff I cut yesterday and did some more pruning. I was pretty busy for about 3 hours, but otherwise that was it. 7-3, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
711, K6MI.
Uh-oh, 711. We got to raise the number to what, 22 now?
Yep, roger, roger. And you're weeding today, Mike. Where in the world did you find some weeds? Haha.
We got weeds all over the place.
Good evening, John. We just, you got in here just under the wire, but thanks for getting in here. We got 22 check-ins on 1296. We're doing pretty good, and we didn't even get them all over.
Well, I was happy to hop in. I was working, practicing away, and, well, I just got to go back and practice some more. But great fun, K6MI.
Okay, 7-3, thanks for checking in. This is Mike, K6MYC, Bozo 47, and Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo, closing the Bozo 1296 net in Northern California on the 3rd of February, 2026. Good evening, all.
K6MI, KM6SRR.
Roger.
Hey, John, you're sounding a little distorted tonight. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. Over.
Well, yeah, let's see. Could be full radio, and could be multipath too.
Well, it sounds kind of hollow and some other stuff, so I don't know. Anyway.